website. Probably not tomorrow because BMW is doing a workshop with our Jumpstart students tomorrow. So those of you that are not fully familiar, Buffalo Art Studio is, yes, 3 galleries. We are also 30 artist studios, so I encourage you also to move through the artist studios. And then we have a vibrant education program for both youth and adults. Our Jumpstart program is really, really remarkable. It's about 40 young people who are really thinking about a career in the arts, and they come on Saturdays. And since we started tracking in 2006, we have had 100% on-time high school graduation with all of our students, which is pretty remarkable. About 50% of our students come from Buffalo public schools, the other 50% from either private schools or surrounding areas. So it's a really amazing program. And one of the special things about having an education program that is part of a broader exhibition program is they get to work with working artists. And so Paul Bartow, who is going to speak on behalf of BMW, he and some of his cohort, they're going to be here tomorrow and next Saturday working with our Jumpstart students. So this was an exciting project. It came to us through Mirabeau. I don't know if any of the Mirabeau folks, I know I saw Rachel. There she is. We're also really lucky in Western New York to have a lot of collaborators. Mirabeau Press is one of them. And when we began organizing this project, we were able to write to the National Endowment to include a week-long residency for the artists at Mirabeau Press. So this is a really exciting project for that. So I'm going to introduce our artists, and I know people have a lot of questions. I don't know how much of the story they're going to give away because I've been working with them for a while. So there you go. Here we have Paul Bartow. Thank you very much. In the light. How's that? Back. Oh, that's the light. How about there? All right, Paul, you come be me. How's that? We're so good at production.
Well, thank you everyone for coming. Richard Metzger is not here. David Werberig is. So we are Bartow+Metzgar+Werberig. Rick's actually caught up in the weather. There's a snowstorm somewhere on Interstate 90, and he's caught up in that. So hopefully he'll be making it shortly. This is to say, we operate as a collaborative, which is kind of unusual. You know, you think of artists as being sole kind of proprietors of their work, makers of their work. We make a point of working in a collaborative format. And in this particular show, we also collaborated with trees. And so that was perfect for us because in some ways it took our voice out of it and it put the trees' voice in. So a little bit listening to Jay's voice is all over that gallery in there. We're kind of the opposite of that. It's the trees that are in this gallery here. And so all the images that you see were made by trees along the Erie Canal. And we've been working on this project for about 8 years. And as some of you know, this is the 200-year anniversary of the Erie Canal. And Buffalo is going to be doing a big thing with that. Some of you are aware of that. I think even bigger than what Albany will be doing with it. So kudos to Buffalo for that. So we're happy to be a part of it in some way. This is about 1/3 of an exhibition that we'll be having at the Buffalo History Museum, which will be in September. This show here focuses on the trees, what we call the non-human part of the story related to the Erie Canal. And then the Buffalo History Museum will have both stories. It will be the human and the non-human. And that one will involve interviews that we've done with individuals who work and live with the Erie Canal today. So it's kind of contemporary, say, history or cultural anthropology of the canal as we know it today. And that's a story that's tough to get to today because we're not really getting those stories. Those stories that we hear about the Erie Canal are usually the stories of, you know, the packet boats, the mules, the old history that is often played again and again and again. And for a good reason, because there's good story in it. But at the same time, there are stories that are happening today that I think we need to be listening to. Those stories involve the human and the non-human. So again, going back to this, these are tree drawings. These are drawings made by trees that we help to facilitate as a three-person collaborative. So it's a human, non-human collaborative. There's a lot more that goes into this. There's a lot of hidden story underneath in regard to how the drawings are made, why they are drawing, why the tree drawings are drawing for the length of time that they're drawing for, all of the information that you can find in the landscape, we try to pull out and use in the tree. So not quite arbitrary, very directed with what we would call the kind of parametric understanding of the landscape. So with that said, I'll leave it there. There's some questions that people will ask, and we'll be happy to kind of answer the questions as you kind of mingle about for the rest of the exhibition. So thank you again for coming, everybody, and Shirley, I'll give it back to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. These are really exciting shows. As I said, we're thrilled to be finishing up our Waterfront Food Project. I feel like we've ended on this wonderful crescendo. And I do have to put a plug out there for something really exciting that is returning on March 29th, which is Trimania. Those of you that are longtime friends of Buffalo Art Studio know that it used to be every 3 years we would, with collaborative partners within the building as well as Tri-Main Management, program as much of the 600,000 square feet of this building as we can with art, music, performance, video. It's pretty bananas. And we are well on our way. We're accepting and rolling in artists and bands well, not right now because I'm speaking, but as we go through this weekend, we anticipate about 150 acts, not performers, acts. And we are going to take over the whole building. The tickets are on sale. We have a wonderful banner outside the door. 100% of the proceeds benefit Buffalo Art Studio and the kind of programming you're seeing here tonight. Our Jumpstart program, our education program, and safe and affordable studio space for working artists. So it's a huge fundraiser. If you're having fun here tonight, get your tickets, come back for Trimania. If you're an artist or a musician or a performer and you somehow hadn't heard of it, go ahead and apply. It's on our website. We may have more space becoming available. We'll add more folks in. So once again, thank you all for coming. Thank you to our artists who came in this blizzard. Thank you to our guests that came in the blizzard. I don't know and thank you M&T Bank. Thank you M&T Bank for supporting culturals throughout Western New York and allowing this really diverse, rich, vibrant cultural community to exist here. I think it is one of the things that makes Buffalo and Western New York a great place to live. So thank you all. Enjoy the artists, enjoy the party, have some snacks, and hopefully we'll see you all on March 29th. Thank you.